how about we read that Jason King script?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I was thinking, since these are like paragraphs and some of them are just a single line, we could alternate between them. How about you start off?
All right. Do you want me to just read the title?
Yeah,
or...
just read the title. Every time there's a separate like space for a paragraph, even if it's just a single line, then the next person will read that.
Okay.
All right.
Mayor Jason King, Sonic Adventure's best character.
By Stan Blank.
In the game Sonic Adventure, there is a character named Jason King who is the mayor of the town Station Square. He has not appeared in any other game since Sonic Adventure, but he is the best character in Sonic Adventure.
Jason King is an ex-agent for the Galactic Council, and he lives with his beautiful wife, Sue. I can't believe I just wrote that. Jason acts like he knows everything about the city, and speaks with a boring drawl that is very reminiscent of John Malkovich in Being John Malkovich.
Okay, I have to ask, did you write that sentence and then in parentheses, I can't believe I just wrote that?
No, that was intricate. I wrote the first paragraph. The only thing that was added to the first paragraph is, but he is the best character in Sonic Adventure, but Intricate took over basically everything after this. I don't think I added anything. Aside
I can't believe the Intricate actually did the parentheses. I can't believe I just wrote.
Even it can't believe what it's doing. But I think my only contribution to this is stopping the story and restarting.
Oh my gosh.
So I think this is 100% AI generated. So that should be exciting.
Right. Yes. Basically, he is just the most boring character ever made in a video game. And he serves as the main butt of all the jokes in the game. Everything about him is boring. He drives a van that looks like an Escalade or one of those vans that was taken to a long-distance test run. And his name
You can't even read it.
I'm gonna try. His nameplate says Sonic the Crackpot on it, which is almost as dumb as his hairdo and his overused catchphrase, Sonic's only hope.
Holy frick. Now, I'm not saying that Sonic the Hedgehog is a dull character, because he has the power to jump really, really, really high and run really, really fast, so he can jump higher than he runs. But I'm not saying that either. Maybe I'm just jealous of Sonic's crazy hair and his face tattoo. Sonic has a face tattoo.
It's so funny, and also just like I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying that either.
I'm not saying that, but...
Also, I really like how they were saying how cool Jason King was, and then going, he is the most boring character.
Don't worry, it gets better in the second iteration of the story.
Alright, it makes him look like a criminal.
Yep, his crazy hair and his face tattoo make him look like a criminal.
I like how that needed to be a separate line.
It does! I would like to point out that in the game Sonic Adventure, you can only speak with Jason King in first-person mode, but you can only see him as a black rectangle, so it doesn't really help with the boring factor. Wait a minute, if he's just a black rectangle, how do you know he has a stupid hairdo?
Oh, wait a minute.
And you never actually interact with him at any of the levels. You just drive through the city and play the game. But you just said that you interact with him! Intricate, I can't believe it wrote this.
I also really like how it randomly took a paragraph to talk about Sonic and then went right back to Jason King.
Yep.
And now we're back to Sonic. Maybe Sonic's name is just a coincidence.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think it's saying his name is a coincidence and, he just happened to be named Sonic and runs fast. It's not, a purposeful Sonic speed thing.
Well, in the comics, his birth name was Ogilvy, and then he changed it to Sonic.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep, the comics were freaking weird.
That is weird.
Yep, that's the least weird thing in the comics. All the characters just end up being, royalty or something. And, there's some, creepy stuff in them, too. I don't want to read the comics. But,
yeah, that sounds like comics.
Yeah, and they have Sally in them, so I know you would hate them.
Yes. Sally is a plague to society.
Yeah. Luckily, the other characters in Sonic Adventure have better names. Sonic's best friend Tails, voiced by Jamie Kennedy, is the best character in the game! Even though he is Sonic's older brother, I feel like I could relate to him better. His sense of humor is hilarious, and he is constantly cracking one-liners and saying stuff that makes you burst into laughter. Kinda like Inverkit.
That is not at all Tails' character.
That is not Tails' character at all.
He's literally younger and not related, but now he's just his older brother.
Yep. And he's voiced
also, literally, Inverkit said that Jason Kane was the best character, and now they're saying Tails is the best character.
Yep. That's what Inverkit does. It's inconsistent. And I love that he's...
No, it actually does correct one mistake in this paragraph.
Yeah,
also, he's not actually older than Sonic. He just looks older. Why would you call him his other brother then?
I love that Tails is voiced by Jamie Kennedy, the main star of Son of the Mask, replacing Jim Carrey. In one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Like, before Cats came out, that was the movie that I was way more scared of. And then after I got into Cats, I'm still way more scared of Son of the Mask. It's freaking horrifying. How did they think that was a good kids movie? But yeah, Jamie Kennedy was the main character in that movie, and now he's voicing Tails.
How strange.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry.
In the game, you always get the feeling that he is just a kid that has gotten a little too comfortable with life, like he's older than he really is. He loves Sonic and uses him to get out of his problems.
What? Oh, the next paragraph! Read that line! Read that line!
I'm trying to read that line, but I just looked at it and burst into laughter. The coolest part about him is that he has a nuclear furnace for a right arm.
What? What would that even look like? It's like, does Tails just walk around with one of the cooling towers from the Springfield nuclear power plant next to him all the time?
I'm just imagining like a Minecraft furnace on his arm.
Yes, although, yes. Because I looked up nuclear furnace, and I think it's like a name for those giant cooling towers. But
oh wow.
But a Minecraft furnace is probably funnier. Tails just driving around in Minecraft furnace with him as his right arm. Then there's Knuckles, voiced by Paul Elding, the oldest of Sonic's friends and the toughest of them all. He is Sonic's other best friend, and like Tails, he's great with one-liners. He's a little bit of an idiot though, which is why he's a little annoying.
It's actually a very accurate characterization of Knuckles if we're going off of like Sonic Boom, where he wasn't very smart.
Yeah, he was a complete dumbass in that show.
Yeah, it was pretty funny though.
Yeah, I liked Knuckles a lot in the movie, but I'm not gonna spoil that just in case you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I still need to see it.
Yeah,
I'm probably not gonna go to the theater for that one.
Oh. But I thought it was great. I loved Knuckles in that movie, but I won't spoil anything.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be really good, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Alright, as for Sonic's nemesis, Dr. Robotnik, voiced by Barry White, I have to say that he has one of the best names in video game history. I agree, I like that name. I don't even know where he gets his name from, but it sounds like a character from the movie Diamonds Are Forever. You know that guy from Diamonds Are Forever that says alley oop
what?
And gets disarmed.
What the frick? I wish Sonic Adventure had more about him, but it doesn't. Oh, I should also mention Barry White was a soul singer, not a voice actor.
Really? I knew I recognized the name somehow. I guess my dad probably listened to him.
Yeah, but yeah, that's who Barry White was, and I think Sonic Adventure I think this is talking about Sonic Adventure, so that means this would have taken place in 1999, and yeah, Barry White was still alive at that time.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Diamonds Are Forever is apparently a James Bond film. I just looked this up because I was intrigued.
Oh.
It is the 7th James Bond film.
Is there actually a guy in Diamonds Are Forever that says alley oop to the cop and gets disarmed?
I don't know, that's what I'm curious about now.
I think we'll have to watch
People say Actually, it might be, because someone said it's the very worst movie in the James Bond franchise.
Huh.
And that sounds like something that would happen in the worst film.
Yeah, maybe, but a little part of me thinks that Intricate is just being dumb again. Like it always
Probably.
is. But anyway, you say that's just the way it is.
Oh yeah, that's just the way it is.
Jason King is the main character in Sonic Adventure, and Jason King is the main character in Sonic Adventure, and he is the main character in Sonic Adventure, and he is the main character in Sonic Adventure, and he's the main character in Sonic Adventure, and he's the main character in Sonic Adventure, and he's the main character of 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 Sonic Adventure. Yep.
Wow, what a great paragraph.
And that's why I had to reset and make a separate story, because Intricate would just say Jason King is the main character of Sonic Adventure infinitely.
Wow.
That's how you know that your story is over, when Intricate just gives up and says the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yep, that happens a lot more than you would think. So let's start off with take 2.
Alright, Mayor Jason King, Sonic Adventure's best character.
By Stan Blank.
In the game Sonic Adventure, there is a character named Jason King, who is the mayor of the town Station Square. He has not appeared in any other Sonic games since Sonic Adventure, but he is the best character in Sonic Adventure. Jason King is an ex-agent for the Galactic Council, and he lives with his beautiful wife, Sue. I can't believe I just wrote that. Jason acts like he knows everything about the city, and speaks with a boring drawl that is very reminiscent of John Malkovich in being John Malkovich. Basically, he is just the most boring character ever made in a video game, and he serves as the main butt of all the jokes in the game. Everything about him is boring. He drives a van that looks like an escalator, one of those vans that was taken to a long-distance test run. Then Sonic would correct still just as funny as ever, which is almost as dumb as his hairdo and his coherent catchphrase, Sonic Bonito. I'm not saying that Sonic the Hedgehog is a dull character because he has the power to jump really, really, really high and run really, really fast, but I'm not saying that either. Maybe I'm just jealous of Sonic's crazy hair and his face tattoo. It makes him look like a criminal.
I would like to point out that in the game Sonic Adventure, you can only speak with Jason King in first-person mode, but you can only see him in third-person mode, so you never really get a chance to see him. That's kind of dumb. Like, that's like how this website has no picture on it, and it's all just text.
Okay, that part is different.
Yes.
Because the rectangle part is gone.
Yes. But I
Why
like...
couldn't Jason King be a normal character? Like a human. He talks like a human. Like Mr. Bigglesworth, or some chubby rich old man who spends his time reading Forbes magazine and has a weird hairpiece that's been stitched together from his own beard.
What?
What a strange side tangent.
I'm just not feeling this character. I don't understand him.
Here are a few reasons why I think Jason King is the worst character. But despite saying he was the best a few paragraphs ago, to ever make it into a Sonic game.
Holy frick. Number 1, Jason King is bad at running.
Seriously, he's terrible. He does the run and jump and hold the down arrow thing like Sonic, which is so annoying, because the only time you ever see him run is when he runs. That doesn't make any sense.
Number 2, he does not only look like a bald man.
I'm just saying, a bald man that has been forced to dye his hair to white? What? How did he dye his hair if he's bald? What did this guy go through?
Like, there's inconsistencies between paragraphs. That's understandable, because these are, like, generated by, like, different times. But how could you have an inconsistency in the same sentence?
I know.
Number 3, his ultimate move is the bald guy overreact.
Hey, bald guy overreact.
Bald guy overreacts.
Bald guy overreact.
Bald guy overreacts.
Bald guy overreact.
Number 3, again, Jason King is ridiculously rude.
I love how it goes back to number 3.
Yes.
In the game, you can only speak to Jason. You do. Jason always says rude things to you, like you. It should not be should know better than to mess with this bad boy Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is so rude that it's amazing that Sonic and the rest of the characters in the game don't punch him in the face a million times. They're constantly saving him from danger, and they can't seem to understand that if they only gave him a chance, he might have a friend in them.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, 4. He is one of the most basic characters in all of Sonic Adventure.
The doctor thinks you're basic. Everything about this guy is the most basic. For example, he never uses anything but simple shapes when he is drawing things, like circle, and square, and rectangle, and the occasional V or K.
V and K now shapes instead of letters. When did that happen?
I don't know.
I also like how, it's circle in quotation.
Yes! The circle is named Circle.
No.
But there's one more sentence.
Yes. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I should be saying that to Inverkit. Number 5. He is the death of Sonic Adventure.
I just got this feeling that Jason King is going to murder the entire game. He's just going to show up and start drawing circles and saying things like, Sonic, your ears are killing me.
What?
He's the comic relief, the annoying class clown. He's the guy who teaches the kids in class that they should stop farting, or at least point them in the right direction. What does that mean?
I don't know. He's annoying enough that you get a headache just reading about him. I mean, I am getting a headache, but that's from laughing so hard.
Yeah, I hear you there.
And he just doesn't stop. He keeps getting in trouble for doing something crazy, and he keeps getting away with it because everyone thinks that he's cute.
Wait, he's like an old man.
He's an old
and everyone thinks that he's cute?
Oh, I can't.
I have so many questions.
This opens up a Pandora's box of questions for the Sonic Adventure universe.
Yeah.
I wonder what Jason King actually looks like. Because there was a mayor in, because surprisingly, this, idea of a short, fat, bald man, I don't know how Inverkit did this, but this is actually how he's described in the original Sonic Destruction script as well.
Oh wow, that's really funny.
Yeah, so if both AIs agree that that's what Jason King looks like, then that has to be canonically what he looks like. And in the Sonic X cartoon, there was a mayor of Station Square, but he wasn't given a name, and he wasn't any of what Jason King is described to be. He was tall, and he had a full head of hair, so I don't think that mayor was Jason King.
He's the main reason that the game gets so boring. He's the reason why Sonic Adventure was put on a DVD. And he's the only reason that the world didn't end.
What? What does that even mean? So if Jason King did not exist, well, first of all, Sonic Adventure is a game, it's not a DVD. I guess if Jason King did not exist, despite how annoying he is, the world would end in his disappearance.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess Jason King is sort of like a necessary evil for the Sonic universe.
Maybe he's like the James Corden
Oh!
of Sonic.
Oh no! What if they made a live-action version of Sonic Destruction and they got James Corden to play Jason King?
Oh my god.
I mean, I think he'd have to wear a bald cap, or they could just CGI his hair off.
Yeah.
I don't get why I hate this guy so much. Maybe it's just because he reminds me of people I went to college with.
What a random remark. You know what, Jason King? I don't know what you think you are doing, but you are not funny. You are just one of the stupidest characters to ever grace a video game. And really, your looks? Come on now.
Is he there at the scene?
This seems like it was an article written by Screen Rant.
This seems like an article written by some guy in his mom's basement with nothing better to do in his life but rant at fictional characters.
Sounds exactly like someone who would work for Screen Rant.
Yeah. Here's your chance to prove yourself wrong. If Jason King actually kills the game, I'll take him to Sonic Corner. If not, I'll send him right back to his home planet where he belongs.
I have so many. I like how he's the only thing keeping the world from ending, but at the same time he is killing the game.
and the author is. Oh wait, the author's me. I wrote this. Don't you remember? I put by Stan Blank at the beginning, so I must.
Yeah.
That must be. I must be the person still living in their parents' basement, working for Screen Rant in the future, talking about a 40-year-old game at this point, and a fictional character in it.
How Jason King is from another planet.
He is from another planet. It's that classic joke where. And The Simpsons, when they got rid of Poochie on Itchy and Scratchy, they just put in a voice line, I have to go now, my planet needs me, and then they just slid the animation cell up the screen, and then there was a drawing that said, Poochie died on the way back to his home planet.
Oh my god.
And at first I thought they drew animation cells, they drew the animation cell because everything's animated in the Simpsons universe, but no, they actually literally just slid the real animation cell up. You can see where it ends.
That's so funny.
This is the only time something like that's been seen on The Simpsons.
Alright, I'll see you there.
Go, Jason King!
Get the latest Flash player.
Learn more about upgrading to an HTML5 browser. Adobe Flash Player, an HTML5 supported browser, is required for video playback.
GT GIF.
Read more.
You're reading GT's blog. Leave this field empty if you're human.
Johnny22
Frost.
joined the 5th of April 2009.
Posts 9.
Location, Russia, number 1. Fat Guy Prost joined. 5th of April 2009. Post 9, location, Russia. Just repeats everything we just heard.
Put in one line for some reason.
Yep.
Posted Wednesday, November 24th, 2010, 1:33 a.m. Post subject.
All Jason King needs is that horrible kind of clip art. I would really hate to see this game fail because Jason King just makes it all the more depressing. Line.
I literally have not had enough coffee to type the epic joke that I just typed.
Okay, Jen Kush 007.
Hey, that's like the James Bond number.
Yep.
Sonic Fanboy.
Joined the 15th of April 2009.
Posts 1,421.
Sonic Fanboy joined 15. And that's
So
the
there's
end.
supposed to be comments on the article?
Yes.
And the HTML thing is
It's
an ad?
I think I know what this is. This is a Screen Wave or Screen Rant article. Screen Wave is a broadcasting company. Screen Rant is the article company. So this is a Screen Rant article, and the reason it says get the latest Flash player is because there used to be a video, and all the videos at this time in 2009, 2010 ran on Adobe Flash, and Adobe Flash does not exist anymore, so that video is lost. And then these are just comments, which you're supposed to leave the field empty if you're human, so these guys are not human. So it looks like Johnny22, Frat Guy Prost joined, and Genkush 007 are not humans. Also, I think it's funny how Frat Guy Prost joined is talking about, he would really hate to see Sonic Adventure fail. Even though this was written in 2010 and Sonic Adventure came out 11 years earlier.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, Screen Rant does actually write about things long after they're relevant.
Yeah, but why is this guy talking about it like it hasn't come out yet? Maybe in this
Yeah, that is a good point.
Maybe Screen Rant got an early copy and they just let some insane guy named Stan Blank write about Jason King before the game came out, because in this universe it comes out in 2010?
So many questions.
Well, what did you think of that story?
Lots of fun. That was lots of fun.